many shows you done did? How many hoes you done hit? How much your clothes cost for you to make that trash fit? I've heard enough about your poppin' perky habits. I took some time off, but now I'm activated. I'm back to take shit, I'm back to make hits, and I'm back to take these little niggas back to basics. When these haters hear it, they gon' have to hate.
I'm Grace from Disgraced Weekly. I'm here today with Hovazion. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So how's your summer going so far?
Summer has been eventful. I've been doing a lot of work and getting music done. But yeah, summer's been great so far. Hot, too.
Yeah. I was trying to think is it usually this hot here or no?
Yeah, North Carolina, the weather's bipolar, but it's usually really hot like this in the summers. And then, like, it'll be cold for, like, 2 days and then hot again. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it tricks me because during the winter I get pretty cold, and then so I don't think it's gonna be this hot in the summer.
I do a lot of fishing too, so I'm always outside. It'll be hot, super hot.
Yeah, I bet. So how would you describe your sound to somebody that has never listened to your music?
The first thing I say is my music is like very intentional. Like everything has a purpose. Like I don't like to make anything like that doesn't have a meaning behind it or tell some type of story. So everything about my music is very intentional, and you can expect like good lyrics and soul and yeah.
Yeah, one thing that I liked about your music is, you know, the lyrics are there, but then also it just the tune and the way, you know, it flows sounds very good, and you know you could, you know, listen to it. If you know, didn't want to listen to the lyrics, you could, you know, still listen to it and like just vibe out, you know. But either way, like, yeah, the lyrics are very good and, you know, always there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So what is your song creation process like?
So I want a home studio soon. I don't got one, which I need to work on. I use this app called BandLab. I basically like record all my music there and like get a feel of how I want to lay it out. And then when I go to the studio, I have like the song pretty much curated. I just go tell like Rob exactly how I want it, and I'll lay it down like exactly how I made it on BandLab. And I try not to write because like I feel like it takes away from the creative process. So like I do it all in that moment while I'm sitting there, you know.
That's surprising because I would have thought you would
Yeah.
write from what you do write or you do end up on the song. When did you start making music?
Just about 3 years ago now. Like I think like 3 years ago, probably like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I started making music about 3 years ago. I always made music though. Like I was in chorus when I was in elementary school. I played the saxophone in church. I've always been into music. I was in the choir. Like before I was rapping 3 years ago, I just started.
What made you decide to start?
Probably because like I didn't like feel like myself. You ever feel like when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like it can overwhelm you? And I was like depressed and like, cause I wasn't chasing my dreams. So I wanted to do what I wanted to make me happy. So I just started rapping, man. I was scared at first, but I definitely found myself and just did it over time.
How does music help with your mental health?
A lot. A lot of people journal. My journal was like my music. A lot of songs like I'll just release my pain on, and some songs I probably won't even release because like it might be a little too personal. But like that for me is getting it out. You know, it's on paper. Like I've said it.
Who are your biggest influences when it comes to music?
My biggest influences, there's quite a few. Name is Hovazion, so Jay-Z. I love Biggie Smalls and Chance the Rapper. Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, like those are my like big influences right there. Really love Biggie Smalls though. Like he's him. R.I.P. Big.
Yeah, I was listening to your music the other day and it just hit me. I was like, yeah, you do have like a Jay-Z influence to your voice.
For sure. Yeah, I love Jay-Z.
Oh, so where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Selma, North Carolina. Shouts out JoCo, very small town, man, very small town. I moved to Raleigh when I was 12. Yeah, but I've been in Raleigh ever since. I like Raleigh a lot, though. It's the city.
How was your experience growing up in both of those places?
Selma's a lot slower, a lot more crime, too. But here, People are different in Raleigh. I like Raleigh, but people are really different. Like, I knew everybody in Selma, but now, like, I still know people here, but it's like, they won't act like they know you. It's so weird. Like, but in Selma, like, if you know somebody, you know them. Like,
you're gonna say hi to them in the street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now it's like you see somebody at Walmart, they duck past you like, I went to school with you. You know?
Honestly, that's how I am when I go home. Like, try to avoid people because I feel like if it's been at least a couple years and we haven't talked, I don't even know if you remember me. You know?
Right.
So I don't want to be like, hey.
I remember everybody though. I'll walk up to you. I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'll do it for sure.
So, what is a fun memory that you have from growing up?
A fun memory I had from growing up. It's more traumatizing than fun. It was funny though afterwards. We used to have these squirrels that were like in our attic at my old house, and one day my dad tried to like force them all out, and he was like, I don't know what he did to get them all to come out the attic, but one goes behind our water heater. No, it wasn't a water heater. It was the AC unit outside. And he tells me to go back there and like fish it out, like try to scare it out. And I walk back there and the squirrel just starts chasing me. And I ain't never ran that fast in my life. Yeah, I got chased by a squirrel. Yeah, that's the funniest memory from childhood, honestly.
Yeah, they're kind of scary.
Yeah, they are scary. I'm still kind of scared of squirrels to this day.
Have you ever seen them chase each other?
Yeah, they're fast as shit.
Yeah, and they're not playing, they're trying to catch the other one. Yeah, at this one time, it's not really squirrel related, but it's kind of like growing up. I think I was in high school, and for a good at least a month in my bedroom, I'd hear a scratching noise in the upper walls, and my parents checked the attic, and there was nothing there.
You had a demon.
Maybe a demon squirrel. That's what I'll go with. But it eventually stopped. But yeah, I don't know what was up with over there.
Oh man!
But I was not going in the attic.
I think I had a haunted house too, man. I think I had one before as well.
What happened with that?
Man, so when I moved to Raleigh, I moved into this house in Berkshire Downs, and my brother used to tell me he'd see this man in a straw hat consistently, and I didn't believe it. I never saw the guy, but I have the weirdest things happen to me in that house. I'll be downstairs, chilling, and it'll just be my brother, and the door would slam. But we had those doors that kind of opened on their own, not slammed, and it would shut. Because if you didn't close it all the way, it'll open up slowly and creak. So for it to slam was kind of weird. You would cut the faucet on upstairs, and if you cut it off and you left, it'll cut back on. I thought it was a plumbing issue, but now I work in maintenance, and I know it's probably not no plumbing issue,
Yeah, that's creepy. I would be freaked out.
Yeah, weird crib, very weird crib.
It's weird because I never wanted to believe in ghosts, but also everybody I've talked to that's seen a ghost is pretty normal, so it's not like they're crazy,
Right. And my brother's not crazy, and he swears he's seen it. I don't know, man. I ain't never seen anything like that. I'm not sure if I want to either. Keep my sanity. I would go crazy. I would be one of those people that went crazy after that.
Yeah, one of my nail ladies, the first time that we had an appointment and we met each other, she said she kept sensing a spirit behind me. She kept looking up thinking there was somebody behind me. But she said it didn't seem evil, so I was fine with that.
It didn't seem evil?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Whoa.
What is something that you want people to know about you?
Oh, wow. I don't know, honestly. I think you'd find out through my music about who I am, really. I try to be as humble as possible. Yeah, I'm a country boy. I like the outdoors a lot. I'm a lover boy. I love hard. Me, unapologetically.
So, you like fishing.
Yeah, I love fishing, yeah.
So, kind of bad scenarios. Would you rather catch and have to unhook a pelican or a catfish the size of a pelican?
The catfish the size of a pelican. I don't like birds that much either. Birds kind of creepy.
Have you ever hooked a bird?
No, I haven't. I've hooked a snake, though. I've actually caught a snake, which is weird. A copperhead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he ate my bait.
Was he stuck to the hook?
I cut him off. I'm about to touch it.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I used to go fishing with my dad when we were younger, but yeah, I would never actually take anything off the hook.
Yeah,
I'd catch it.
I even like touching the fish. Yeah, I feel like one with the earth.
When I was pretty little, we went to Washington State and we went out on a boat and we're fishing and we kept catching like, I guess they're dogfish sharks, like those small sharks, and one fell in the boat and I started crying. It was doing nothing, it was just kind of like trying to
but you were
get out.
Yeah.
But I was like crying. I jumped on top of like the first chair I saw. I knew what to do.
You thought it was a great white, right?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna die. But yeah, those good times. And then another thing about fishing I didn't realize for the longest time was I used to like shrimp a lot, eating shrimp, and I thought just they looked like how they do when you eat them, the tails, just that's how they went around in the water. And so the first time I saw like a bait shrimp and they were looking at me with their eyes, I was like,
it creeped out. No more shrimp.
It's so creepy.
Oh my god.
Is there an album or an artist that you've had on repeat recently?
Oh man, let me. Who have I had on repeat recently? NBA YoungBoy. I used to not like listen to NBA YoungBoy, but I've been listening to him a lot. Especially the F the Industry 2 song. That's been on my playlist like every day. I listen to that every day now for some reason.
Yeah, I feel like he's been growing on people a lot more
he
too.
He grew on me a lot.
It's crazy though, because even before, like, with like the amount of hate he was getting, like he had so many streams and fans out there. It's crazy.
Like, I'm an NBA YoungBoy fan. I can't say no.
Yeah, I do like some of his songs, and he seems to be growing a lot recently. Just growing up.
I had to respect him for his own like lyricism and like his story. Like where he come from. He's very like vulgar with it, but it's his reality. And I like it a lot.
What is something that makes you happy?
Besides weeds and mushrooms, family. Family is very important to me. I love my mom, my father, my siblings. I pray to have kids one day of my own. But family is everything to me.
Are you close with them?
Mm-hmm. Super close. My dad's like my best friend. I go to him about everything, like everything. I think more people could use a good father figure. I know a lot of my people in particular don't have that. So I think that's needed. And I've seen it, what it did for me, and I love my dad a lot.
You mentioned shrooms. Have you ever had a bad trip?
A bad trip? I don't know if it was bad, but I had a weird trip, a crazy trip. I was in a national park, a state park in Clayton with 4 of my friends, and 2 of the guys were tripping and started fighting. And you can feel energy on shrooms. I thought the police was about to come. I don't know. It was just a really bad trip. And then you got the psilocybin that's in shrooms. I'm in this park. Everything looks exactly the same. And you feel like you're already doing the same thing over and over again, and you're seeing the same thing over and over again. I was just tripping balls.
Have you ever had a really good one that you can remember?
Kind of the same trip. When I was in the state park, I could see my future at the same time. Before it went bad, it was going really good. But I could see the different paths I wanted to take down in my life, and it had clarified the whole rapping thing for me. Go for it. Do it. This is your time. No time better than the present. Just go for it. And if it don't work, you can say you tried, and you can die with 0 regrets.
Yeah, I was watching. Have you ever seen? I think it's on Netflix. It's the Shroom Guys. I don't know that. It's called. What's it fungi or something, Amazing Fungi or something.
I haven't seen it though. Yeah.
It's good. This guy, I've seen other videos of him. He's the shroom master. Mm-hmm. So he goes out into the forest and forages for new. I think he's found new species of shrooms, and of course he tries them out.
Right.
And it's just crazy to hear about the connections he's had and all the different things. I was listening to one story. It might have been this guy, and he was saying he did these shrooms, a lot of them, and during the vision he saw at one point cows in the field upside down.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And so a week or 2 later there ends up being like a horrible like storm, like very bad. And after all that's over, he leaves his place and he's driving and he looks out into the field and like the field got flooded and there's just like dead cows upside down.
Wow. Do you think like shrooms can like tap into stuff like that? Like
I think so. Like I think there's something like some kind of energy from that. Yeah, because how?
Right. Dang, man. That's actually crazy.
So how would you describe your perfect day?
My perfect day. I'd probably wake up about 6 o'clock. If we're being real, that'll be the perfect day, but sometimes that's hard. And then I go fishing for about 2 hours, 3 hours. Then I'd head to the studio. I'd get some good food. After that, play the game, smoke some weed, and relax, man. I like to relax after I've done shit and had like an eventful day. But yeah, fishing, music, and smoking, that'll be my perfect day right there.
What kind of like, where do you like to go fishing? Is it like lake?
Yeah, I like lakes. I usually fish the Neuse River though. Sometimes I'll walk the trail, just like go bank fishing off of spots that kind of open up. I lived in Perry Creek. It was a place right on Thornton Road, like a little sandy beach area that I'd fish a lot. I go fishing at lakes and stuff too though, like Falls Lake, Jordan Lake, stuff like that, Lake Wheeler.
What kind of fish do you catch?
A lot of bass. A lot of bass.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot there.
But I've caught like gar. I've caught bowfin. I've caught carp. I've even caught a shark before when I was deep sea fishing. Yeah, I've caught a lot of different fish.
Have you ever hurt yourself?
Fishing?
Yeah.
I've fallen a bunch. But I don't know if I ain't got seriously injured yet. But yeah, I fall a lot because sometimes it's muddy out there.
Yeah, some of those fish just scare me because they're kind of sharp. Like
the gar. Yeah, the gar is scary.
Yeah. I remember one. I guess it's a fish, but that is really cool. I remember I knew somebody that had a retention pond, and I don't know how long it's been there, but there's just these like this size like Plecostomus sucker fishes.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right. Just you could see them in the ground and like catch them with nets.
Oh God, that's cool.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. I want a pond eventually, like a big like a house with a pond in the back.
That's
with
my goal.
Yeah.
Just step outside and go fishing or chill.
Yeah, that'd be super cool. Yeah, I was trying to, me and my boyfriend are trying to catch trout like 2 years ago in the mountains. We didn't get any.
I did the same thing with my ex-girlfriend, right? I go to the mountains, I'm dying to go trout fishing. I spent a bunch of money on gear. And I mean, I go fishing for 3 days straight. I didn't catch a trout the entire time. I don't know what the secret is, but I can't catch them either.
Yeah, we ended up going to like one of the little farms that just has them and caught a few. They told us the secret, like, I guess they stay on the side, so you got to keep like, you got to cast off to the side and kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wasted all my money too. I was so mad.
Yeah, and they're cool too. Like they all look kind of different.
Trout's good eating too.
Mm-hmm. Except I feel like they have the I remember when we ate them, there was the bones, the little bones. Do you have any life advice that you'd want to share?
The cliche, man, honestly, but it's so true. Just chase your dreams. Like anything you want to do, go for it. Like even if it's like doing hair. I know girls that do lashes. Like if you want to be an esthetician, if you want to be an astronaut, just like really hone in on it, focus on it, and chase your dreams. Don't bullshit yourself though. Like actually do it. Actually go out there and dedicate yourself to it. You got to work harder than everybody else that's doing it. You know, like every day. You sad, you mad, you happy. You still got to do it. And I think like chasing your dreams is the key to success. Yeah, the first step is just doing it. Yeah. Do you have anything planned for the rest of the year, music-wise? Yeah, I want to drop another album, The Bowie Monster. That's coming soon. And I'm really trying to hit this, like, marketing stuff hard for the rest of the year with TikTok and everything, because I've seen so many people, like, make it off of it. You've seen that video, Hello Christ, talking about the sin again. I made a sugar spice.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
With them running.
I don't even gotta like the song, but the marketing is just insane. I'm like, yo, like, why ain't I think of this? Like,
It keeps popping up.
It's gonna keep popping up. Like, they did that. They did it. And I'm trying to, like, really focus on marketing now because I think the music's good. Like, the music's down pack. I just gotta get it out there. I need people to hear it.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, that like the music could be amazing, but it's just getting to the audience and having them find it and discover it. And yeah, promotion stuff. That's one thing I've been working on for a while, is trying to be better at posting on, TikTok and Instagram.
But we all have these daily lives and it seems so like unattainable, but it is. Just gotta find it.
Yeah, like sometimes after, my regular job, I just want to hang out and just lay on the couch, like not worry about posting anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, you see a lot of people blowing up over that stuff.
Yeah.
Like even, I was thinking about it, even like the annoying ass Island Boys.
Yeah.
They're like amazing at like social media.
Man,
they know how to get people talking about them and like commenting and all that kind of stuff.
Even if it's the outrageous stuff, like kissing each other, it's crazy, but they got it down packed. The marketing is genius. Like,
yeah, I got sucked into some of their drama recently on TikTok.
What's
what's going on with like the girlfriend and the baby mom?
Oh man,
it was too much.
Island boy.
And then they had somebody. They had people talking about them like yesterday because they kissed each other or something. Yeah,
that's weird, right?
Like, why are they doing that? They're brothers. But they probably did it because they knew people were gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I mean they are brothers, so.
Like same thing, like that whole Adam 22 stuff.
Oh my god, I actually just made a song about that.
I saw a snippet of that. Yeah, like okay, like. I don't know what's going on with him, but like he's doubling down, like he's like sharing the memes and being like, haha, acting like it doesn't hurt him.
Each his own, though. I mean,
but like
that's what you want to do.
But I guess it's getting people to talk about it. They're going viral, and I think that's what he likes.
Is that worth it though? Oh no. Man.
Yeah, I can't defend them, but like, yeah, I guess it's working.
It's working.
Getting talked about.
Yeah, a lot. Adam, man. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, I remember I used to listen to a lot of his interviews too back in the day, like during the SoundCloud era.
Seemed like he changed, right? Just a little bit.
It was just like, I think it's always been him, but like I think he just likes to capitalize off certain things. So like during that time, it was everybody blowing up through SoundCloud rap and the little Zans and all those people, and he had a relationship with them. And then I think he switched over. Now he's like, I think a lot of the time now he interviews like porn stars and then has sex with them with his wife. Yeah. But I mean, I guess there's there's an audience for that. Yeah. So.
Damn.
Yeah, like I never really liked him as a person, I would say, but like he was good with his interview. Like he got people talking back in the day.
Right, and it was like a thing to be on No Jumper. Like
yeah,
that means you were on the come up. That was like
you made it.
Yeah.
So, what or who inspires you to keep moving forward?
Like I just talked about my father. That's one of my biggest inspirations. I ain't had much growing up. We was never like super poor or nothing like that, but like we definitely struggled. So like I want to give my parents a lifestyle that they'll never have to work again at the end of their life. Like lift a finger, like just relax, finally be able to like just be them. I lost my brother when I was young. My parents lost my brother when they were young. I wasn't born yet, so I can like imagine the effects that it had on them to continue to raise 3 more children, and without having like the proper finances to do so. So I want to take that stress off their back eventually. That's what keeps me going. That's what my drive is right there. Yeah.
What's something that your parents did for you that you'd want to do for your children?
Took care of me. Yeah, it just was there. Like I said, I can like call my dad about anything. I could kill a man right now and be like, "Yo, pops, I just killed this dude. Like, what do I need to do?" And he wouldn't judge me. He'd tell me like straight up what I need to do. Like, he probably wouldn't help me hide no body or nothing, but he'd call the lawyer. Like, but yeah, just being there, it was just all I could ever ask for. And I didn't realize it until I got older, until I bought my own place and had to buy my own car, and like how much adulting is hard, and like how hard it is, and yeah, they did a great job. So
Yeah, you don't realize how much kids are, but
Right.
they're expensive. Like just doing simple things like
exactly.
going to the amusement park is very expensive.
Christmas gifts.
Yeah, Christmas, like having, if you have multiple kids, getting them all Christmas gifts.
That's tough, man.
Yeah. So is there any artists, producers, anybody like music-wise that you've really enjoyed working with?
MPH, I like working with him a lot. He hasn't dropped any music yet, but he's a very talented dude. I like him a lot. I work with Rob a lot in Even Form Studios. And I'm going to shout Chris Parks out. That dude's super talented. I ain't even worked with him yet, but we definitely are. But love his music. One of my favorite artists out here. And Damage is a really good artist as well. But yeah.
Do you have any artists that you would like to collaborate with, like your dream collaboration?
Locally or just like overall?
Overall.
I would love to collaborate with either like a Chance the Rapper or Kanye one day. I think that'd be crazy. I think we'd sound
That'd be
good
cool.
together.
Do you think you would get along with Kanye?
I don't know. Yeah and no, I don't know. It depends. I'm a really like quiet dude. Like I'd probably just see what he did. Honestly, like it'll be hard for me to like not like somebody or him not to like me. I ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna be there making music. You know.
See, I feel like with Kanye, I don't know. I feel like he might be difficult to work with. You know.
He might be, but I feel like he might push something out of you that like
Yeah.
you never knew you had.
That's
you know?
true, because when you hear other people on Kanye's music, sometimes it's a different sound than you expect from them, you know?
Exactly,
And
yeah.
I love when artists can push that out of other artists. Like A$AP Rocky, Testing, I think he does that really well with a few of those songs. Do you have a favorite song that you've created?
My song All. Yeah, it's probably my favorite song I ever made. It's my most streamed song as well. But yeah, that song speaks volumes about who I am and like my goals as an artist and everything. But to this day, probably my favorite song. My favorite project though is probably my most recent one. Things Could Be Much Worse. Like Front to Back, I love it.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song from that project?
Dang. It's either You or Activated. Yeah.
Yeah, Activated's the first song, right? Yeah, that was a good first song.
Yeah, Activated.
So if you could live anywhere, where would you live?
Florida.
Florida. Why?
The fishing.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about when we were in Miami, we were on one of the piers and we were looking down and you could see all these different colored fishes.
Come on now. Why would you not want to live there?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's hot there. There's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's all the
political
laws.
drama,
Yeah,
all
all the
that
laws
stuff.
are changing, and
But I'm
it's
going there
kinda
to
scary.
strictly fish.
Just get like a private little beach house or
Exactly.
something.
Just do my thing. Forget everything else that's going on. Try not to get involved in that stuff anyway.
Yeah, and they have, the little rivers and the springs too with
The brackish
different
water.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some cool animals there, I'll admit.
Yeah, Florida. I'd just be scared of the gators.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you gotta fight it.
Fight them.
No, but you're supposed to run away from them in zigzags because they have a
You
hard
ever
time
come
turning.
across one?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, I've seen a lot of them, but yeah, I remember like one time we were walking down the sidewalk and it was a baby one, but just ran right across. And it
Oh,
was like,
God. Even the baby ones are dangerous, though. Yeah. So.
yeah, there's this cool place near where I live. You go out onto like the boardwalk and just walk around, and you see a lot of different bird species and stuff. But yeah, there's gators like in the water under
Oh,
you,
God.
and you just randomly spot one.
Mm.
They're cool. They're not trying to hurt you.
Yeah, they are, but Jesus. I ain't never seen one in person besides, like at the zoos and crap. But.
Oh yeah, it's always funny seeing somebody that hasn't seen one in person before. They like freak out, especially
I'd
if it's kind of far
definitely
away. Yeah, we used to have them come during soccer games because you would have the retention ponds on the side, and they live there sometimes. So sometimes you'd be like, oh, there's a gator over there. Stay away.
Little kids,
and we
watch
just
out.
keep playing soccer. It was fine.
Dang.
What is something that annoys you?
Cocky people. I really hate that. Or you know, like on American Idol, when you have those people that come and like their whole family told them how good they can sing. And they're just super excited to get there on stage, and they start singing, and it sounds like absolute crap. And then all the judges are like, "Yeah, this is bad." And then they get mad at the judges because it's like, "No, I know I can sing. I'm so good." And like, "No, you're not." I just hate the cocky people without any reason to be cocky.
Yeah, I think it's the people around them though. Some
Yeah,
of the time,
exactly.
like even with rappers, there's some people that it's just very like music is subjective, but some of these people don't need to be making music.
Yes.
And it's like they've been doing it for years. And it's like who is
And they swear they the hottest
you?
out. I'm like, all right, you got it.
We had this guy in my high school that he told everybody that he like had a song with Lil Wayne and like all these crazy lies and stuff, and like I don't know why he would do this.
He wanted to be seen.
And I think he did have like a couple songs out on like whatever platform, and it was trash.
Right, like Lil Wayne would hop on that. Come on.
Yeah, like how did you meet Lil Wayne?
He was tripping shrooms. That's all. He had a vision.
Yeah, I wonder if he's still trying now. Have
Let's
to look
hope
him
not.
up. Do you have an all-time favorite TV show or movie?
The Office for my TV show. It's the cliche, but that shit is amazing. I love it. I got like all the DVDs. I got memorabilia, all of that, whatever you want to call it.
Who's your favorite Office character?
It would be cliche to say Michael Scott, but I also like Dwight Schrute. Dwight's funny. Andy grew on me a lot as well, like throughout the seasons. So those are probably my top three. Yeah.
I honestly still haven't watched it fully through.
Yeah. You will.
I know
You will.
a lot of people say I would like it, but it's just one of the ones I haven't got to. I think
Right.
back in the day, when it'd be defiant, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch The Office.
Yeah,
one of those
I think
people.
it's definitely like it depends on what type of comedy you like. I can see why people don't like it, like 100%.
So, is there anything else that you want people to know that we haven't talked about?
No, not really. I think you did a great job touching all these subjects. Just stream my music, man. Like, help a brother out. All platforms, Hovazion, Hovazion. I just dropped an album not too long ago, so support that. And
Go check it out.
yeah, that'll help me out a lot right there.
Do you have any questions for me?
What's your next move? You gonna keep doing this? What's up? What's your next thing?
I'm trying to think because I have all these ideas, but I'm like, I actually need to figure everything out. So I have a few more interviews scheduled the next month or so. I already have 3. After this one, I'll have 3 that haven't dropped yet. Yeah. So I have to I need to plan out content and do that kind of stuff. Any big moves? I want to do a show eventually.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to make sure it's at a point where I know people are going to show up and know enough people that would would.
Right.
So,
Marketing is everything, like you said. Though, if you do that, yeah, I could see you at shows interviewing people after they get off stage from performing. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, it would be cool. But yeah, I think about those people that interview people randomly, on the side in the streets or that kind of stuff. I've thought about that, but I don't think I have the extrovertedness to grab somebody and be hey,
just force it, though.
Yeah. I just can't I can't take that rejection if they're like, no.
Yeah, that
who
does
are
suck.
you?
Rejection sucks really bad. Why would I talk to you?
Yeah. But yeah, maybe one day. maybe one day.
Yeah.
Do you think you would do that if somebody randomly you're out and they asked you hey, can I interview you for a TikTok? Would you do it?
I think I would. I'm a pretty open person. It depends on how they confront me though. If it's kind of weird, I don't know. A lot of stuff going on in the world today. It might not even be for a TikTok. They may be trying to kidnap me.
Yeah.
But nah, yeah, I would do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, some of those are funny. I can't tell if they're
Stage.
Yeah.
Some of
definitely
them
the dating ones, the switch the phones.
You know which one I want to happen to me? Do you got $1, sir? Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, Yeah, and then they give you $10,000 in return. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, please.
Somebody please do that. Hey, y'all hit up Mr. Beast for me too. A North Carolina native. I need his money. Yeah, all of it.
So, what side of TikTok are you on?
What side of TikTok am I on? A lot of stuff that pops up on my TikTok is like dancing and cooking and fishing, honestly. That's my side of TikTok. A lot of cooking. I like to eat. I'm a big boy. So I'm looking up different recipes and stuff. Yeah, and music, obviously. It's oversaturated with local artists and other artists and stuff.
Yeah, I was watching a video the other day. I just remembered this dog caught a fish.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he was like, he was pretending there was something like, not, I don't know if it was a bag or what, but there's something like kind of covering him. And I think it was maybe a lily pad. I don't know. But yeah, he got the fish.
Wow. Yeah.
That was a good boy.
Yeah, would have ate the fish too.
So thank you for, coming out and allowing me to interview you.
Yeah, of course.
I appreciated this.
Well overdue. I've been wanting to do it too, so it was awesome. I like your platform a lot. You've done some great things.
Thank you. Anybody that's watching, subscribe, like, comment, go check out his music. And yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Sometimes I get a little crazy. Me one day am I sane? No, your life can't be no better. We all going through the same motions. But me, I'm just coasting. Backwood rolling. Big blunt token. Can't keep my eyes open. It get harder as I try. Next thing I know, I fall asleep in the sky. Got me dreaming I could fly. How I get this damn high. Remember one day we gotta tell this world goodbye. So go and take a chance. We allowed to chase our dreams. Don't you